Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beer Review. So today we're going over to Lincolnshire to the Ferry Ale Brewery, or they call themselves Fab. There we go. And this is the Golden Fleece. I picked this beer up because it means a lot to me. Golden Fleece Blonde, 4.5%. I will read what it says on the back. Brewed and bottled in the UK at Ferry Ale Brewery, Fab, Ferry Hill Farm, Fiskerton. Why does that ring a bell? Rings a massive bell. Fiskerton. And I work at Kellam in Newark. Fiskerton. Lincoln, LN3 4HU. Inspired by the German Kolsch style of beer, our blonde has been brewed and conditioned to make a refreshing light ale with citrus and mild herb flavours that taste like a pilsner. This bottle beer won gold at the SIBA Eastern Region 2018 competition. Golden Fleece is named after the Lincoln long wool sheep, which was bred to provide the most lustrous fleece of any breed of sheep. So, I bought this because I'm going over to Lincolnshire, Wolds, in literally a week and a half away. Well, about a week and 5 days away. And it's a brewery that I've watched for a while. I've reviewed 3 of their beers already in bottle, and reviewed some out of bottle as well when we went to Lincoln itself. So, yeah, crap pour as usual. Oh, headache. Golden looking pour. Bit of a big head on there, you know. So it's a Kolsch style beer. The Golden Fleece means a lot to me. As a child, 10-year-old, my mum used to work at the Golden Fleece pub on the Mansfield Road in Nottingham. She worked there as a barmaid for, a few years. We were left at home. My brother was downstairs, to be fair. And one night, I think it was either Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve, something like that anyway. I'll send some booze up to you. She didn't give a shit about fucking over 18s and all that bollocks. And who really cares? You know, in the grand scheme of things, you can be as law-abiding as you like, but who makes the laws? The government. Are the governments corrupt in this world? Yes. So, stuff your laws up your backside. Your own laws are what you as a parent should say, not an outside influence. Why would we, as human beings, as people with a brain, listen to anybody else and say, oh, that's the law, we've got to abide by what you say? Yet, like I say, the politicians are the worst people for breaking so-called laws. But anyway, without going down that road too much, anyway, she said she was going to send something up to us. I looked out the window, and there was an old fella walking up, and he cribbed some stuff, and I thought, you absolute bastard, that's how what my mum sent up. So we went across the road, and it was some bottles of Strongbow. And I was 10, my sister was 5. Anyway, my brother was there, obviously. He was 15. No, he was older than me. So, 15, 16. He was a bad lad anyway, but we're not going to that. Anyway, got this beer, cider, obviously. Drinking it. Fucking hell. Steaming out my arse. Absolutely fucking steaming. Puked all the way over the stairs, the landing, all the way down the walls. It was everywhere. My brother and his mate Desmond had us fucking outside doing this. And bearing in mind the ages we were, and I dare say he got a bollocking off my mum for it. And yeah. Thankfully, I lived a life before 16 that most people will have never lived. Yeah. Seen violence, all sorts. Yeah. And then I worked on the Arboretum and seen another side of life. And I've probably seen more life than most people ever have out there. And I've confronted people, rapists, murderers, yeah, all that sort of shit. Flashers, you know, perverts, all that sort of stuff. I've seen it all. And not joking, you know, chased people with a gun in the bushes in the Arboretum, chased them. And what I was thinking of, chasing some twat with a gun, should have just phoned the police. But you know, when you're young and you don't give a shit, it's like, "Oi, what are you fucking doing?" And then chase them. Yeah. Oh. If I could remember everything from the Arboretum days, it would have met the greatest fucking video ever, because it'd be so funny. And if I had the footage, oh my gosh, that would be hilarious. But anyway, here's the beer. So we're going to the Lincolnshire Wolds, or otherwise known as Cleethorpes, for our first ever venture to the beer world of Cleethorpes. Ferry Ale Brewery, Lincolnshire Brewery, hence why I wanted to review their beer, you know. We're going to Cleethorpes from Friday to Monday, and on Monday we're going over to Skegness so we're going to be trying out Doc's beers over in Grimsby, wherever we can in Cleethorpes. There's refreshment rooms, there's Willie's, there's a few other places, Nottingham Bar, and then on Monday we're going over to Skegness to walk around Skegness, have a good time. Hopefully visit the micro pub in Skegness. Hopefully it's open on a bloody Monday. And obviously to Bateman's Brewery to go and get any beers that I have not reviewed or had for a long time from their brewery. Single bottles, I don't do cases. Yeah, so there we go. Cheers. Oh, so 7 minutes in, and I take my first drink. Do apologise. Yeah, this is a raggy beer review. Yeah, they're honest beer reviews, but I do yak. Ain't no fucking gimmicks on this beer review. No, it's more I'm cooking. So there we go. It's got a lovely flavour to it. Blonde ale. That's what they describe it as. I mean, I'd say it was golden, slightly hazy golden ale, but blonde ale, but more of a Kolsch style, like a lager ale, a hybrid. I just want to go on and Fiskerton. So where the hell is Fiskerton? And right, let's scan out from that. So it's between Newark and Work. Ooh. Ferry Ale Brewery. You are on the raggy road home from work. Ooh. Bloody hell. A ride home from work and to pop at Fiskerton. Flipping Jacaranda Brewing Company around that area. I'm going to have to pop in one day, take some pennies with me, and get a beer haul. I didn't really. I knew where Fiskerton was, but it's literally on the way home from work. When I leave at 3 o'clock, because a lot of the time I go the other way, down the A617 onto the A614, back to Cockliffe, go and pick my car up. But then there's going to be a time when I'm not in the van and I'm in the car, and going out of Kelham, Fiskerton's on the way home. Oh, right. Hopefully somebody from Ferry Ale Brewery ever watches these videos, and that's a super easy drinking crossover between a nice lager, not shite lager like what you get in supermarkets, a nice lager and an ale. It's in that sweet zone between the two, and you get the lager elements, but you also get the real ale elements as well. And like I say, if you're a fan of something that in between the elements, then that, if you're a lager drinker wanting to go into real ale, wow. If you're a real ale drinker who likes the lagery element but not lagers, then again, this is that sort of beer. And it's named after, well, it's also has the name of a great pub in Nottingham that's still around now. The Golden Fleece on Mansfield Road is still around. It was a Flipside Brewery pub. These days, I've no idea. I need to do a trek along the Mansfield Road again and revisit the pubs that are still there. A lot of them have disappeared. The Forest Tavern's gone. The Maze. The Saracen's Head is gone. The Charles Napier has gone. These are all houses now. Sad. Super all flats. Lincolnshire Poacher now is the highest. The from the Forest Road, it's the only pub still in existence. Then you go down to the Golden Fleece and probably the Hole in the Wall, and then after that you're going into the city centre. So yeah, one of these days I'll grab Andy from the Happy Drinkers, and me and him will do a bit of a pub crawl down there, and probably grab Keith as well, because we need a bit of backbone with us, a bit of bulk. He's a big lad. Oh, lovely tasting beer. Bit longer beer review, bringing out the tradition, the raggy, of raggy beer reviews. Ferry Ale Breweries. I did not know you was that close. Wow. I've got to go visit Ferry Ale Breweries. I've got to go and see what the operation is, and do a big bloody beer haul as well. Take me pennies, go and get all the beers I've not had, as you would do, because you support local breweries, which I bloody do. But would I drink it again? Yes. Out of 5, for me, my headache's gone all of a sudden. It's like the fact that these are in Fiskerton is amazing. I drive through Fiskerton. Out of 5 for me, 4.3 out of 5. Wow, I'm stunned.